Hello friends, most welcome to English Advantage online classes. Friends, in this video I will explain to you the most important close test for your next forthcoming exam, particularly IBPS PO mains, that is going to be conducted on 20th November, and definitely IBPS clerk exam. But at the same time, this video tutorial will be highly useful for other competitive exam also, like LIC exam, NDA and CDS exam, and definitely SSC CGL exam. So this video tutorial will be in English language, and if you want to watch the Hindi version of this video, you can definitely watch it in the Hindi playlist. So this video tutorial will be in English language. So before I proceed further, let me congratulate Mr. Alok Pal from Agra, who has already been selected in SBI clerk exam, and he just called me to say that he has been selected in SBI clerk exam finally. So many congratulations from English Advantage YouTube channel, and he may have a bright career ahead. So let us proceed. This is the close test, and this is the real close test, and I have taken from the previous year previous year question paper of 2008. So this will be highly useful for IBPS clerk and IBPS mains exam. Now let me go through. A good percentage of the population of India is tribal. Okay, so here we are talking about this passage about tribal people. They mostly live in hills and forest areas. Okay, and nowadays they are called scheduled tribes. Okay, so the tribal live in hills and forest of the country and have been little by the currents of the plains. Now here we are comparing the tribal people with the people who are living in plains area, and how they have been impacted. So here you can see this word by. Okay, now you have to put the word that can be related with by, or that can go naturally with by. Now this sentence has been written in passive voice because this is implied by have been. Use of have been implied that this sentence has been written in passive voice. Since this sentence is in passive voice, you need the V3 or third form of the verb here. So you can easily eliminate all the verbs that are written in first form, like domicile and motivate will not come here. They will be eliminated. Now deprived is followed by of, and here the preposition is by. So that is why this word deprived will not come. Domicile being in the first form will not come. Motivate will not come. Now you are left with only two options, affected and favored. So affected will be the more appropriate option, or you can say the correct option here. Little affected by the currents of the plains. When the two community come close together, they get affected culturally, not financially. Okay, they adopt the culture of other community. So here the natural choice will be cultural, not financial. Swift financial will be totally out of context, and swift will not come. Swift currents of the plains. Okay, actually this word current is used in geography, ocean currents, but this is used in the different sense. This is used in the sense of impact. Okay, by the cultural impact of the plains, of the people who are living in plains. So here this word little imply hardly any. So it means that the tribal people has hardly been impacted by the people who are living in plains. So this is what this sentence want to say, and this is the reality. This is also a fact. Now practically all the states of India have their tribal population. This is quite true. The tribes are numerous. Numerous means there are many kind of tribes in India. Okay, computed to be about 200. This is the number. Okay, so 200 different type of tribes are there in India. Some living in regions. Okay, now what kind of region they are living in, that could be your answer. Now let us see the options available in question number 3. Comfortable, marshy, unpopulated, inhospitable and wild. Okay, now let us examine. Marshy will not come because marshy implies something that is muddy. Okay, so hilly area or forest area may not be muddy most of the time, or it may not be muddy at all. Okay, and it can definitely be comfortable. It cannot be comfortable, I mean to say. So comfortable will be eliminated, marshy will be eliminated, unpopulated, if already tribal people are living over there, it cannot be unpopulated. So unpopulated will be eliminated. Now it could definitely be wild, but the more appropriate choice will be inhospitable, because inhospitable word refers to something that is refers to conditions that is hard to live. Okay, or you can say very harsh condition, or the condition in which very difficult to live. Okay, so this is what this word inhospitable mean, and this will be the correct answer here. This will be the most appropriate choice here. So some living in inhospitable regions, in dense forest, just see here the word dense forest. Okay, now if you live in dense forest, the conditions cannot be comfortable, the conditions will definitely be inhospitable only. Okay, so that is why this word indicate dense forest, that the conditions in the forest will definitely be inhospitable. Now this word inhospitable also refers to a person who is unwelcoming by nature. Okay, so it refers to person as well as environmental conditions. And others on the borders of the villages, some are living in dense forest, at the same time others are living on the borders of the villages. Some tribes are to a few souls. Now let us see the word here, two. Now you have to put the word here that can be combined with this word two. Okay, now let us examine the choices given here. Are devoted, confined, related, susceptible, and attached. Okay, all these 5 words are followed by two, so you cannot possibly apply this logic. Now let us examine the other logic. Some tribes are to a few souls, while others like the Santhals run into millions and are steadily in numbers. So here the paragraph is saying that some tribes are limited to a few number. Now here souls being in plural indicate some kind of number. Okay, or you can say it is indicating persons. So some tribes are only few in number, they are very limited. So here now limited word is also followed by two. Now here you require a word that is equal to limited. Okay, now this word confined means limited. Okay, and this word confined is also followed by two. So confined will be the right answer here. Confined to a few souls, while others like the Santhals run into millions. Okay, Santhals population is in millions, and if a particular community population is in millions, it will definitely grow in numbers. Okay, it will increase in number. It will not decrease, but it will increase. So here the correct option will be increase. Now decreasing will not come. Now developing cannot be used with the population. Constant, the population cannot remain constant if it is already in millions, and it cannot deteriorate, because deteriorate word is not used normally with population. So here the correct answer will be increasing. So that is how you have to fill the cloze test, applying simple common logic, applying the word relationship, and applying the mostly you can examine the preposition or article and the previous word. You can combine the previous word with the forthcoming word, and this way you can quite easily solve any kind of parajumble. So this is the real parajumble. Please do not think that I have taken this parajumble from somewhere. This is the real parajumble that has already appeared in IBPS Bank PO exam, and this is going to be very important for you for IBPS clerk and IBPS mains exam. Now let us move ahead. Normally in cloze test there are five questions are there in banking exam, but in this I have taken 10 questions, so it will be equal to 2 cloze test. Okay, now during the British period, some of them were known as criminal tribes, for they showed, now for indicate here because they showed respect for the Indian penal code. Now the common sense say that the criminal people or criminal do not normally show respect toward constitution of a country or respect toward Indian penal code. or if they show any respect at all, it is very less, it is very scant. Okay, so here common sense say that scant will be the right answer here. Okay, because they show very less interest, less respect for the Indian penal code. That is why they were called criminal tribes. Other words will not come, because exorbitant means overpriced or something very excessive. Superficial will not come. Genuine means very original. Abundant means plentiful. So they will not make a good choice. After independence, they have been named scheduled tribe, or you can say ST. Okay, you must have heard these words like SC and ST. Under modern conditions, isolation, however, has become, they have been living in isolated areas. Now here the paragraph is giving a twist in the story or in the description. Okay, here they are using the word isolation. Okay, and you can see this word however. With the help of this word, the paragraph is giving a kind of contrast. Now here they are saying, the paragraph is saying that for a very very long time they have been living in isolation, but nowadays isolation has become. Now what is the condition of isolation, I mean? Okay, now the options given here: crucial, difficult, indispensable, necessary and convenient. So obvious choice will be difficult, because nowadays the isolation has become quite difficult, because urbanization is going on, population is expanding, industrialization is going on. So that is why you cannot possibly live in an isolated area for a longer time, because the population is expanding and the government is I mean introducing many schemes for expanding different things. Okay, because of mainly urbanization and industrialization, isolation is quite difficult nowadays. So this is what the sentence want to say. So here the correct choice will be difficult. Okay, and crucial means very vital, indispensable means necessary and convenient. So I cannot say isolation is crucial or isolation is indispensable, so they will not make a good choice here. Your correct answer here will be difficult, because nowadays considering that industrialization is going on, population is expanding, isolation has become quite difficult, and it's quite true. And the hills tribes are getting, when one community get into the touch of another community, they are impacted by the cultures or the customs of that society. Okay, so hill tribes are getting, now let us see the options given here: civilized, demoralized, wiped out, entertained and reduced. So here the correct option will be civilized, because they are getting impacted by the civilized people, by the educated people, because the isolation is being wiped out. Okay, so the wiped out would be the incorrect choice here, because if the population expand, the tribal areas or tribal people cannot be wiped out. They can be moved or they can be shifted elsewhere, but they cannot be wiped out or they can be reduced. So these choices will be wrong, and the correct choice will be here civilized. The cultural traffic is two-way. Okay, the cultural traffic is two-way. Now in what way this is two-way? Social reformers are taking civilization to the hills. Okay, I mean they are imparting them knowledge, they are imparting them education, and schools are being opened. So these tribal people are also being educated nowadays, and they are not remain the same way as they have been in the past. And the tribes, their old occupations. Now here you need a word that is equivalent to escaping, that is equivalent to you can say leaving. Okay, because leaving their old occupations. Okay, so here the correct choice will be leaving their old occupations of hunting. You must be knowing about this if you are a good student of history, that they used to do the hunting and farming. Now what kind of farming they were involved in? They were definitely involved in primitive farming. The farming they used to do was not modern, it was not current, it was not scientific, it was definitely old, ancient and primitive. So that is why the primitive will be the right choice here. So that is how you can solve any kind of cloze test easily, if you apply common sense, if you apply logic, and if you apply vocabulary proficiency. Vocabulary proficiency is definitely important, and if you want to develop vocabulary proficiency, you must read as much as possible and as often as possible. You must read good books, you must read newspaper like the Hindu, like the Indian Express, and you must read good magazines. Okay, so you will definitely develop, and you will definitely overpower, or you can say overpower, the fear of solving closed test. Now here I have explained to you different words. These words are very important. You can give it a pause and you can go through all these words. You can study all these words at your own convenience. Like cater to means, and meltdown means, all I have given here. Cater to means provide people with something that they need. Meltdown means a disaster collapse. Forge means to create something very strong. Encompass means to include. Exponential means grow something very rapidly. Thwart means to discourage something. Okay, so prevent something. Very important meanings I have given here. Domicile. Okay, domicile means a permanent resident of somewhere. His wife has a domicile of origin in Germany. Okay, so you can say she is the permanent resident of Germany. Susceptible means influenced by or at risk by something. Likely or liable to be influenced or harmed by a particular thing. You can go through this example also. Patient with liver disease may be susceptible to infection. Okay, they may be influenced by infection. Confined to means limited. Abundant means sufficient or plentiful. Scant means negligible, little or scarce. Primitive means old or ancient. Exorbitant means very high, excessive and overpriced. And crucial means very vital, very critical, very decisive or key. Crucial simply means very important or very decisive. Okay, so words also you must learn on a regular basis if you want to crack any banking exam or SSC CGL exam. This vocabulary is of very high use. Now these are the links. Through these links you can join me on Facebook. You are most welcome on Facebook. You can like my English Advantage Education page created on Facebook. You can join me on Facebook. You can join English Advantage group on Facebook. This is very important. You must join this group. You can share my video. This is my YouTube channel URL. You can share this URL with your friends. You can follow me on Twitter. You can connect with me on LinkedIn. This is my WhatsApp number and this is my email ID. So through these links, you can anytime contact me, and you are most welcome to contact me. So how did you like this video? And if you have found this video useful for your exam and for your success, please like it. Please share it with your friends, as many as possible, and do send me your comments. Your comments are priceless for me. And if you are the first timer on this channel, please do not forget to subscribe. Kindly do subscribe, do join us, and if you join us, you will get all the notifications regarding the exam on a regular basis through the email. So please do not forget to subscribe. Now finally I would like to say you that thank you very much for watching this video. Kindly watch all my video available on this channel to boost your confidence. Please watch all the channels, all the videos in all the playlist. It will definitely help you a lot. So thank you very much for watching this video, and I wish you all the best for your bright future. Thank you.